Through the prayers of our fathers, Lord Jesus Christ, our God, have mercy on us and save us. Amen. Today, April 6th of civil calendar and March 24th, the traditional Orthodox Church calendar. We welcome you to this edition or a 112th video of the lives of saints as being celebrated in the old calendar Orthodox Church. Today we commemorate Saint Artemon, Bishop of Seleucia. He was born and educated in Seleucia. When the Apostle Paul came to that city, he saw Artemon, confirmed him yet more strongly in the Christian faith, and made him bishop of the city. Artemon guided Christ's flock with love and zeal as a physician to the souls and bodies of his people, and entered into eternity in great old age. Our Holy Father Jacobus the Confessor, he suffered for the sake of the holy icons under the Emperor Leo the Armenian in year 813 to 820. He was a monk and a brother of the Studite monastery. When the great Theodore of the Studium was sent into exile, Jacobus was given over to great tortures to force him to renounce the veneration of icons, or to remain steadfast and faithful to orthodoxy. To the end, they returned him to his monastery, beaten and tortured. When the evil Emperor Leo had made a bad end, he died of his grievous injuries there in the monastery and entered into the company of the citizens of heaven. The Hieromartyr Parthenius, Patriarch of Constantinople, born on the island of Mytilene, he was Bishop of Chios for a long time and was later chosen as Patriarch. But because of false allegations that he was working against the state, the Turks at first tried to force him to embrace Islam, and when he refused decisively, hanged him in year 1657. Commemoration of the miracle of the monastery of the Cavers in Kiev. Two friends, John and Sergius, swore brotherhood before the icon of the Holy Mother of God. In this monastery, John was a rich man with a 5-year-old son, Zachariah. John fell ill and at his death commended his son to the care of Sergius, and left in Sergius, keeping a large sum of silver and gold for him to hand over to Zachariah when he had grown up. When Zachariah came of age, however, Sergius denied receiving anything from the deceased John. Then Zachariah said, "Let him swear before the same icon of the most holy Mother of God, in front of which he accepted brotherhood with my late father, that he received nothing from John, and then I will seek nothing more from him." Sergius agreed, but when he had sworn this and went up to kiss the icon, some force held him back and would not allow him to come near. Then, tormented all at once by demons, he began to cry out, "Holy Fathers Anthony and Theodosius, do not let this merciless angel destroy me." The demon had attacked him by God's permission. He then told them of all the money which John had left. But when they opened the box, they found double the amount, taking it. Zachariah gave it to the monastery and was himself turned short as a monk. He lived a long time and was worthy of God's great gift, entering peacefully into eternity. Our holy father Zachariah, he was the son of Cherion the Egyptian, who left wife and children to become a monk. The father took Zacharias with him, since his mother was unable to provide for him. Although younger than many of the elders in Curtis, he received greater gift of grace than many of them. He felt as if his whole interior was aflame with the grace of God. Zacharias replied to the question of Saint Macarius, who is a true monk, saying, He who constantly restrains himself in order to fulfill God's commandment And to do question of Abba Moses, what does it mean to be a monk? Zechariah took off his hat and trod it underfoot, saying, If a man be not so broken, he cannot be a monk. He was a great light among the monks in the desert, and went to his peace in the Lord at an early age. For consideration, one time Abba Daniel and Abba Hammon were journeying together. Abba Hammon asked, When shall we come to a cell, Father? That is, to be able to pray to God. Abba Daniel replied, Who is depriving us of God right at this moment? God is in the cell and outside the cell. The same God by this we are taught the uninterruptedness of prayer, meditation on God, and pondering on His works in us and around us. A church building facilitates and strengthens prayer, as also withdrawal and solitude in their way facilitate and strengthen it. But he who does not want to pray will not be tied by either church or cell, nor will he who has tasted the sweetness of prayer be able to separate either his nature or his journeys from prayer. Thank you for listening, and may God bless you. Kindly subscribe if you have not, and help us to share to as many as possible people for the spiritual benefit of their souls. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, are one true God. Amen.